Alright, we're going to do a quick little video, me and Miss Caitlin. Say hi!
Hi.
On how to tune up a Subaru. 2.5 liter, 2.2, doesn't matter. They're mostly all the same as far as the tune-up goes. The first thing you want to do, if you're going to do plugs and wires, I like to just pull the wires off. These are backwards. Some crazy yahoo put the 90-degree angle ones on the passenger side. You blaming me, huh? So anyway, they need to be on this side. The tricky thing about doing these isn't the spark plug wires, believe it or not. It's actually doing the plugs themselves. I like to do them from underneath. The tools that you'll need are, here's what I like to have on hand. I like to have a long straight pair of pliers, needle nose. I like to have a 90-degree angle one. I like to have a pick, and these two work together. So if the boots come off okay when you pull out the spark plug wires, then you don't need those two, but if it does get stuck, you'll need them. What you do is you grab the pick, and all you'll have is this. So you go in between the spark plug and the wire with the pick, and put it in there, and then you twist one direction or the other and pull. You can see where this one got pulled out because it got skewered. But basically what I do is I'll hold this with that, stick it in the spark plug hole, twist, and pull. And what I'll do is I'll actually use the pair of pliers as a pry bar against the valve cover. So I'll twist, pull, and then pry. And that's how you get these off. Because if you don't get it off, then you can't get your socket on, because your socket will be blocked. So anyway, once that's all clear, and the mirror pretty much goes with that too. If everything goes well, all you need is the straight pliers and the socket. Let me demonstrate what you do. You go from underneath, and where your spark plug wires are, I probably should have left one of them in there, but where your spark plug wires are, you got to grab in with your straight pliers. There's a little knob on the back of them. You want to twist back and forth as best you can, get them to pop, and that'll increase your chances of that boot coming off. Then you go in, you squeeze gently, and wiggle, 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 wiggle until it pops out. Once it does, go in with your hand and pull a spark plug wire out the rest of the way. Once that's been cleared, then the next thing you do is you put this together kind of thing by thing. You go first with your spark plug socket, and you fish it in there with your middle finger. Are you offering me a mirror? Thanks. I'll need that when I'm done filming, okay? Next thing you want to do is you want to take your 3-inch extension, click it into your socket, click it onto the spark plug. Now with a 3-inch and a standard 5/8" spark plug socket, you're not going to clear flush on both sides with your wrench. It'll angle out a little bit. It's tipped back at an angle. So you want to be careful, especially when tightening. If you don't kind of support it and be gentle when you tighten them back down, what'll happen is it'll break the ceramic. So I'm not actually all the way clicked in and engaged in, I'm just into it. Yeah, if you torque it at an angle, it'll break the ceramic, the white portion of the upper part of the spark plug, and then you'll have a misfire. It'll still hold together. You can click your thing on, it doesn't fall, it just cracks, and the crack will allow an electrical escape, if you will, from the spark plug wire. So what I'll do is I'll get that to where I've got it. Let's switch hands here. Got it so that I can turn it by hand. I've got it backed out just a little bit, and then just rotate them out by hand. Once you get them so where they're all the way out, it won't make the corner. Now what I mean is you can get it to where it comes back and it'll hit the frame of the car. You can't pull it out as a unit. You gotta take it apart, and this takes 2 hands. What you'll do is you'll use one hand, in this case it'll be my left hand. I'll pull it all the way back, and then I'm balancing the camera on my mustache. You take this finger on your right hand and turn this hand around so you can pull better. Is that funny? I'm filming with the camera on my face.
Funny.
So I don't know if that even got that. Kate thinks it's hilarious. But you have your hands so that your knuckles are facing each other. Your back of your knuckles on this hand are touching the knuckles on the other. You pull back on the extension. With the other hand, you push forward on the socket to pop them apart. It's one of those ergonomic tricks that you gotta do. and then that'll enable you to get your plug out. And apparently I rushed it and didn't get mine out all the way, but that's how you do it. And then you can just pull the spark plug out with your fingers. You can reach it. So I do hope this video has been helpful to you. If it has, be sure to rate it thumbs up. You can add it to your favorites so you can reference it later or at a buddy's house. Subscribe if you want to see more. Gray subscribe button at the top. What do you say?
Okay.
Okay. One more thing, if you pulled the spark plug wires off and you didn't see what order they go in, they go just straight as the cylinders are. The back one on this side goes to the spark plug that's at the back of the motor on this side, forward to forward, and so on. If you want to reference the firing order, it's right there on your ignition coil. You've got cylinder 3, cylinder 4, cylinder 2, and cylinder 1. Cylinder 1, because it's closest, is on the passenger side. Passenger bank is bank 1. And you can tell as you look at the intake manifold, because this conglomerate of intake is closer to the front than this one is.